It is almost that time again for another March Mascot Madness tournament. And you know what that means? It's time to count down the 5 best games from the previous tournament, in this case, September Mascot Madness 2. Frankly, as the person who does this tournament, this was probably the weakest tournament that I've done so far. A lot of the games were either blowouts or they were close for a half and got away from a team, or wasn't a game in the first half and kind of was maybe a game in the second half, but it wasn't really all that interesting. It was a very weird tournament. But there were still 5 games to count down, so we'll go ahead and count those down every Friday through the month of February and 1 in January, leading up to March Mascot Madness number 3, tipping off March 4th at 2 p.m. Pacific time over on twitch.tv/Shaunosaurus You can go to challenge.com/MMM2021 to fill out your bracket and let me know what you think is going to happen in this year's tournament. The person who performs the best and gets the top spot and wins the bracket challenge gets a free gift sub to twitch.tv/Shaunosaurus. So if that maybe is enticing to you, maybe go check that out. This year's game is NCAA March Madness 2007, moving away from 06, which saw Louisville just destroy and win 2 tournaments in a row. Hopefully this will change it up a little bit and shake things up and give us a more exciting and better tournament this time around. But we'll have to wait until March to see how it all shakes out. As for now, let's count down the 5 best games of September Mascot Madness 2. Matchup number 4 sees another game of South Carolina, but this time it is in the Final Four, taking on the UCLA Bruins. Please enjoy. South Carolina, which is right here. UCLA, who is right here, coming right up for you. UCLA finally doesn't have to go all the way across the country. They had to play in Dayton, Ohio. UCLA's been home, away, home, away, home. So finally they get a team coming all the way across the country to see them. Pauley Pavilion, Los Angeles, California is our destination. All-American is our difficulty, 10-minute halves, and the baseline cam. Feel refreshed, full of energy, ready to roll, ready to get this tournament, crown a champion, mail them a letter, and say, hey, your digital basketball team from 15 years ago, they did it. They won. I'm just kidding. I did think about sending a trophy, but I don't think that would be very well received in 2020. Anyway, the Bruins getting off to a fast start here as they get 2 points and the foul. Shot is short, and we saw them miss a number of free throws early in the last game. I believe they were down. They were 1 for 4, something like that. Very early, 1 for 3, I believe. It was a 3 for South Carolina. That was a deep 3. So UCLA with a nice comeback victory against UConn. They were able to overcome an 8-point deficit in the second half, and actually not only get but maintain the lead. We saw Maryland be able to tie Memphis up, but just couldn't get the lead, couldn't do anything with it, and kind of fell apart down the stretch. So it's nice to see UCLA come from behind and stick the stick to win. Stick it to the win. I don't know. Oh, stolen away by South Carolina, aka the other USC. Spin move missed. Off the iron, no good. Flip shot off the backboard, no good. It's going to be a foul on UCLA. So, Gamecocks will go to the line, shoot 2. Drops the first one. UCLA can't even get... UCLA couldn't get the rebound, got a block shot, and then another foul. So, center number 45 picked up 2 fouls in about 5 seconds of game time. I anticipate we'll see him go to the bench. Yeah, he will. 2 fouls. 8:17 remaining here, first half. Stolen away by South Carolina. UCLA having a real hard time with the ball. They're confused about which USC they're playing. They're like, you're not the University of Southern California. You're not the Trojans. You're from some other state. And you look like Foghorn Leghorn. So quickly, it's 9-4 here. Sloppy play on the UCLA offense. Bad play on the UCLA defense. A lot of free throws over the last couple of possessions for the Gamecocks. Gives them the lead now, 3, 9-6. Winner to the championship. Loser to face Memphis in the third place game. A lot of red, a lot of blue left here. Could have two birds playing against each other in the championship game. Could have some blue-clad Tigers and Bears in the third place game. But you'll have to stick around to find out. Or if you're watching on YouTube, I guess you could skip ahead in the video. But don't skip ahead in the video. Don't. Give me the watch time. 11-6. Spin it around. Off the right iron, no good. That's a deep three. Seemed like he even took a step back to try and get that shot up for a 3. 21, small forward picking up a foul. UCLA picking up a missed free throw there. Had a lot of whistles here early in the game. Had a lot of missed free throw shots. UCLA can't even put it back. They had 2 opportunities to put back. Could have walked away with 2 points in 3 different tries. And just not doing anything with it. As we pass the 9 o'clock hour here on the West Coast. Got about an hour and a half or so remaining. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully you're enjoying it. If you're new and you want to join in on the fun, obviously follow the channel. But we'll be back in March, late February actually. Brackets will go live in late January. You can fill them out. Like there's a huge lead time on it. You have like a whole 5 weeks or so, 4 or 5 weeks. We'll be back in late February with March Mascot Madness 3. Probably in a different game. Pass inside. That Bear kind of accidentally got the first block. Nice block on the second shot, but none of his teammates helped him out to get a loose ball. And he still gave up 2 points anyway. 2 blocks, 2 points. 15-8, 7-point lead. The Bruins devastated from their last loss. South Carolina's going to get the ball off that block because the other Bear, Bruin, whatever, wandered into the out-of-bounds area and was like, hey, coach, I'll get this for you. South Carolina repays the favor by giving up a backcourt violation. Stripped away. Bruins give the ball back. Or gives the ball back. Defensive foul, South Carolina. Sirens going off outside the apartment. Off the rim twice and drops. 16-8. Off the rim on that one. So 1 for 2. Score remains doubled up, 16-8. As we've not even played half of a basketball game yet. There have been so many fouls. The slowest sirens in the universe. I don't even think they're real. I think they're fake. I think someone's just playing the sounds of a siren off of their phone. Good Lord. Like, piss or get off the pot, you know what I mean? Like, usually get off the pot. Like, shut your fucking siren off. God, they're annoying. Not doing anything useful anyway. Anywho, 16-12. Bruins have scored 4 points in a row. Cut the lead in half down to 4. Pass inside. Gamecocks back out. Past the 3-point line. Big three. Nothing doing there. Bruins with the rebound. Almost stepped out of bounds. 6 straight points cuts the lead all the way down to 2. So South Carolina I did not say that cleanly at all. So South Carolina, like they were going to start to get control of this first half and take over, but the Bruins said no thank you. We saw the 8-point lead against us disappear. We would like to change that. There's something happening over on the right side of the screen, but nothing at the same time. 2 players just running into each other. That is 8 straight points. What's still going on? Okay. They let it go. Or they turned them off, I should say. It's a little warm, a little stuffy in here. Gamecocks can't even hit a free throw to break the dry spell. There, they finally get one. 17-16, 8-1 run over the last couple of minutes for the Bruins. I believe last 2 minutes or so. Flip it up and in, and why not? When you're on a roll, you're on a roll. UCLA has the lead now, 18-17. Just when all hope was lost, that was a missed free throw. Flipped up and in, so technically a 4-point play. South Carolina almost stepped out of bounds. Third place game is coming up next, so we get to watch one of these teams play back to back, and we'll end with the championship game. At which point I'm sure that I will just wander out of the room, because that's what I did when Louisville was leading in the first game. It's just like, nah, this is over. They took out a beloved fan favorite too, which really sucked. I guess just put them in a bracket with a bunch of teams you don't care about. Watch them demolish Duke. Back outside. Driving in. Passes out for 3. Up and good. So USC. Not that one, the other one. South Carolina now up 3. 23-20. UCLA responds with a 2. I'm not tired. Not even bored. Just enjoying. Hanging out. Having a good old time. South Carolina, pardon me, South Carolina here, really struggling from the field. On the flip side, UCLA feeling really good from the field, stroking it deep from 3 with a little over 90 seconds. It's a 2-point UCLA lead. A little contact there, but nothing doing. That is the 3rd personal foul for center number 33, and the 4th team foul for South Carolina. That's bad. I'd imagine he'll come back in at the start of the second half. We won't be able to tell because there's no names or anything. There might be a way to display that, and I just haven't been doing that, which is honestly is fine, personally, because that's just gonna put more information on the screen to try and dissect or whatever. Free throw is missed again. South Carolina, though, lucky that time that they did not get a. That UCLA did not get a putback. So remain a 4-point game. All the Gamecocks need to do here is just kind of hold on, leave that foot in the door, get a shot or two here. You gotta get a shot up. There you go. Just a nice little layup, and you've guaranteed that you'll get at least 6 seconds or so on the game clock to work with. It's actually about 7. Actually, UCLA did not care about that. They said, oh, you can have the whole 35. No big deal. Whatever. We're the Bruins. We don't care. Never cared, you know? Never cared. I guess when you have a move like that, South Carolina will give you the ball back too. Gamecocks, I believe, get the ball at half. Let's move inside. Rebound, South Carolina. Plenty of time here. Plenty of time. Throw it in, maybe? Nope. Instead, it's going to be a weird 3. Oh, we got it right at the end of the half. Oh, excellent play by South Carolina. 5 straight points to end the first half with a 30-29 lead. And I was correct. Ball goes to South Carolina first. Come back, second half. I didn't go anywhere, but welcome back anyway. Excellent end for South Carolina. Struggled mightily in the middle of the first half, but staying competitive, not letting it get them down. Had a good run. Now they'll look to try and maintain this lead, or retain this lead. UCLA has not been great from the free throw line, so going 1 for 2 here is not out of the question. Just kidding. 2 for 2. The Bruins will move to a little bit of a full court press. Quick pass forward. That doesn't seem to provide a lot of pressure. It's forced a couple of turnovers here and there, but nothing terribly consistent. Pardon me, I had a hiccup. Okay, Mr. Gamecock, can you get out of the way? Can you move? They'll pick up 2, take a 1-point lead. Not a great pass from the Bruins there. Get dangerously close to a 5-second violation. They won't, though. Float pass over the top. Working around the 3-point line. Spin move. 3 is good. 34-32. UCLA takes a 2-point lead. A little over a minute gone here. Driving inside. Nobody's really moving for South Carolina. There they finally start to try and shake a Gamecock free. And then just decided, hey, you know what? We're going to walk right out of bounds. We do not care, and then we're just going to steal the ball back. Like it never even happened. Like a David Blaine magic trick. Never happened. Shot is short. Putback is short. Putback is goaltended. Mascot counts. A lot of goaltendings in this part. From what I've seen. Oh, you know what? I misspoke earlier. The Bruins overcame an 8-point deficit in the last game. For some reason, I was like, they lost an 8-point deficit, and I was like, whatever, yeah, that sounds right, cool, and then moved on, and then I just realized that I was wrong. Got the block, touched it out of bounds. So it'll be South Carolina ball here. All knotted up at 34. Nice steal there by UCLA. We'll have to wait for some reinforcements here. Everybody kind of crowds the perimeter. Trying to shake the defender here. Nice spin move into a double team. Ball got blocked or just wasn't a very good shot or something. Thankfully, a Bruin is there to pick up the loose ball. And put the ball back in the hoop and get some points. 36-34 now. Nice jam home, ties it up at 36. Gamecocks doing a good job. Making sure that their foot still in the door. They're still in this game. They blew that 8-point lead. Other teams will have folded for blowing smaller leads, but they did not. There's a 2 for UCLA. That wasn't even close to a 3. It was like 6 feet inside. That's a 3. That's a 3-point shot. 3 for South Carolina, though. Taking it from like 6 feet beyond the arc. Stroke is good. 39-38. So far we've had a bit of a cleaner second half. And his own rebound. And of course, right on. Really? They had 3 fouls? They have 3 fouls already? Just kidding. Just kidding. Couple of shots up and good. I mean, I guess technically that is a cleaner. I don't know how many the Bruins have at this point in the game, but not 3. Shot is up, short off that right iron, or left iron, excuse me. Putback is good though. So 41-40. 6 minutes remain in the second half. Second half of the final 4 blocked, recovered by the Gamecocks, driving up the court. Not a whole lot going on there. Moving some players around. Look like they're going for the sharpshooter. Gamecocks have Mickey Mouse shoes. Into a double team, almost lost the ball. Want to become famous? Wow, you said the magic words. Boom! The magic words to get fucked. They hit a shot clock violation. And they made the shot, but it didn't count. Dang, South Carolina. That was another one. That was another one of those double team tangle ups. That almost resulted in a backcourt violation. Don't you love it when people say, you want to be famous? And they created an account 5 hours ago. And you went, oh, you're here. Off the left iron, no good. Pushing the ball forward. Bruins ahead by 1. Trying to drive. Excellent defensive recovery by South Carolina, making sure that no one's getting in easily to get an easy layup. Instead, what they'll do is they'll force a mistake and then make up for that mistake immediately, because South Carolina, for some dumb reason, was like, we need to throw the ball all the way down the court right now. Time is of the essence. Steal. That time it works. Ripping the ball up the court. Defensive foul. They have a problem with each other. Bruin is unfazed as the beak slices through his throat. Stolen away. So what is that? 3 steals in a row? Back to back to back steals. That was off an inbound pass too. Under 4 to go. Offenses have both hit a lull here. UCLA breaks the offensive lull. A lot of turnovers over that last little section there. Finally get a little floater to go in, and bam. Right back up 1. Bruins come down. Just screaming down the lane. Got around the defender there. Just a barrel of force. Get it? A bear roll. Misses the shot though. South Carolina is just making the most bizarre mistakes here. They had a shot clock violation and now a 5-second violation for no reason. No reason. They almost always get a steal off of their dumb mistakes too. Stolen inbound pass again. We have feels like 2 very evenly matched teams as another steal happens. Kind of right on cue. That's a foul. Shot doesn't go. 4th team foul on South Carolina. 43 all with 3:08 remaining. Moving around. Shot is up, no good. That's only the 2nd team foul on UCLA this half. Shot is off the mark. Neither team been particularly good with free throws. South Carolina missed 2 of them there. Center number 45 is going to come out of this game. I don't know if I necessarily would have removed him, but obviously I'm not the coach, so what do I know? I guess if you start getting torched on the defensive end, maybe then bring him back in, but shot short off the right iron, no good. And just turnovers and rebounds. This is a back and forth game. Strip the ball away. Gamecocks free to run. Bruins tried to get a man down there, and they just couldn't. 45-44. Floated the pass, back outside. Working around. Trying to drive. Good defense here. Getting kind of into those double teams here on the right side. There's a lot of players over on the left side of the court just standing there. So we are under 2 to go here in a very competitive game in the Final Four. Kind of the opposite of the last game we had. Game felt well in hand early. Kind of got close. That bear jumped behind the window and said, hello! 47-46. I imagine we'll see a lot of timeouts. UCLA, by the way, is down to 2 timeouts already. So maybe we won't see that. Just kidding. I would anticipate that we'll see South Carolina take a timeout if UCLA is able to score here. Which they are not. At least not on the first try. Second try is good. See what the Bruins do here. Dunkalicious right there. They will touch the ball. Timeout. They have 5 remaining. UCLA's been having to make some substitutions. Shot up and good. 15 foul for the Gamecocks. Well, South Carolina. That'll put the Bruins on the line. That's a 3-point play. It was 47-46, and just like that, 5 straight Bruins points put them in the lead, 51-47. Bruins trying to get a steal. Gamecocks have a chance here. They're only down 4. Bruins haven't been great from the free throw line. They honestly, that was close. That was close. Almost stepped out. They technically do not need to foul here. There's a 12-second difference between shot and game clock. See if the Bruins almost give the Gamecocks the ball back on a 5-second violation. 10 seconds here, shot clock. Winding down. South Carolina strips the ball. Goes out of bounds. A lot of steals in this game. Does it come down to something like that? 5 seconds. 3. Up. Short. South Carolina with the ball. They did not take a timeout for some reason. They almost got a backcourt violation. They're not going to end up with a great shot here, because it's going to be 3, 2, 1. He's got to get it up. It's flipped in. Oh, no. I thought we were going to overtime. Instead, it rattled around the rim and dropped. No good. So the Gamecocks fall to the Bruins 51-49. UCLA will face the Louisville Cardinals in the final game of the tournament. So where do you think these teams will finish in this year's March Mascot Madness tournament? Head on over to challenge.com/MMM2021, link in the description below, and let me know what you think. Be sure to tune in to twitch.tv/ShaunosaurusRex March 4th at 2 p.m. Pacific time to watch all the action tip off. It'll be airing every Thursday and Friday on Twitch and every Saturday and Sunday on YouTube throughout the month of March. Be sure to check back next week for another installment of the best of September Mascot Madness 2.